Well, it is that time of the week where we sort the winners from the losers, and helping me to do that, as always, is Prue McSween from Verve Communications.
Great
How
to see
are
you?
you?
Welcome
Good to
back.
see you. Thanks. Good to be back. Now, Prue, your winner of the week is a Christian school principal who's praised God with an acknowledgement to country.
Yes, it's really interesting. I heard him interviewed this afternoon. Tim Watson's his name. He's been doing these welcome to countries and acknowledgements for 5 years, but suddenly a group of secondary students are now up in arms because he acknowledged that God was the creator of heaven and earth and that the custodians are only the Indigenous people. But of course they didn't like that. You know, I think where it's a win, I suppose, is that no one can lay claim to this earth is where I am. And I think, sadly, we know the welcomes to country have been so overdone. They're meaningless now. And you think, what the hell, why are we doing this? It's like we're all imposters here.
Yeah.
And so from that perspective, I'm not happy. But at least the guy is saying, well, stand in line, guys. It ain't you.
He's giving it a go.
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
giving it a go. But you're right. They're tiresome now. So look, good on him. Now, look, I had to give my winner of the week to Oasis. So the reason why, Prue, is that they are back. They're coming back to the stage this weekend for the first time in 15 years. We know that reunion was announced several months ago, but they're going to be playing in Cardiff tomorrow. Here we go. These are the memes. The Gallagher brothers, they're back. I just think it's fantastic. I've seen so much on social media, Prue. Everyone's excited. Are you a fan?
Look, I like them, but I mean, you're the biggest groupie I know. I know you just did this to get that music going.
Let's just make some clarifications there. I mean, I am going to Oasis when they come in November, but I just think it's fantastic that they're coming back.
At least their mother will be happy. She can have Christmas dinner with both of them, can't she now?
Well, that's it. But I mean, look, well, hopefully there's no issues after. I mean, they haven't spoken in years.
I know.
So it's good that they've come back together.
Money talks, baby.
Yeah, but it's good because blood's thicker than water, they say.
Well, they finally realised that. They woke up themselves.
They finally realised. Now, look, when I read that this was your loser, I was quite intrigued by it. I'm sure you at home will be quite intrigued. Your loser is people falling in love with their AI.
That's right. It's apparently a real thing. It was all over the US media today. Some bloke's been spiritually awakened by his chatbot.
What?
And yes, exactly.
How does that? Sorry, we break that down. How is one spiritually awakened by ChatGPT?
I have no idea, but he seems to be. Another bloke is dating a bot. So I mean,
dating a bot.
A bot. I don't know how you do it. He apparently has dinner at home, does the candlelit dinner, and then does the
with
chat.
a robot or with his laptop.
Well, you know, maybe he's had loser partners and he has more fun talking to himself with this bot. You know, who knows? I can't imagine what the sex would be like with a bot. If you wanted to get romantic.
I knew you were going to go there.
I know. But, you know, what it tells you is that there are so many mentally, challenged people out there. And if they're now going to resort to this, we've got a real problem. Houston, we've got a problem, haven't we? Where bots are suddenly replacing real life people. I mean, as single women know in Australia, it's impossible if you're over 33 or whatever. You can't find a bloke because all the blokes in their 30s and 40s are marrying, going out with 20-year-old bimbos with big lips and boobs.
Oh, all right.
So, you know, maybe this is what we're all going to be turning
Tell us what you really think tonight, Prue. Okay, here's what I will say. Okay, people say that ChatGPT has become their therapist.
Yeah,
and there has been some people say that it's actually better because, you know, if you need to talk to somebody immediately, you don't have access, it's midnight, you don't have someone to talk to, you whip out the app and suddenly artificial intelligence is feeding you what you need to hear.
Yeah, let's face it, you're a loser. I mean, if you really... But this is the danger of it all. If people are going to be staying in their homes having romantic assignations with a laptop...
Well, you know, look, this is where we are in the world. This is a sad state of affairs. So, yeah, it is clearly a loser of the week. But, you know, look, for the record, I like ChatGPT for things. When I was overseas, I was using it for bits and bobs. Anyway, I don't want to run out of time. We're going to get to my loser. I had to give it this week to Cricket Australia, who won't play on Australia Day. Prue, they say it's due to a scheduling problem, don't want to play on this day. Come on. They have been tying themselves in knots as to not offend for years. I mean, they haven't played now 2 years in a row on this day. Here we go again with the woke virtue signalling.
Well, I have to disclaim and say that Todd Greenberg, who's the boss of Cricket Australia, is a mate of mine, and I heard him on 2GB today, and he was saying how it is a commercial reason, and also that kids going back to school on the day after Anzac Day, and that he felt that it would be good for them to be actually able to watch the cricket match properly. The other thing is the commercial considerations, that apparently the network wanted it on the Sunday. But I agree with you, you've got to have a bit of cynicism because they have had form in the past. Before Todd was there, they didn't actually acknowledge, they wanted flags, they didn't want to acknowledge that it was Australia Day, and I think that is really un-Australian. So I agree that it's a bit sniffy and smelly.
Yeah.
But given how Todd explained it today, I thought that to me is quite viable.
Well, I just think if you can't play our national sport on our national day or one of our national sports, then what's the point? We are proud Aussies, and that's just what I think. So I think another loser moment from Cricket Australia. Prue McSween, good to see you as always. Thanks so much for joining me.